Hello students, in this video I am going to revise the trigonometric formulas and some extra points. Video 1 revision: sin theta opposite by hypotenuse and cosecant theta reciprocal, cos theta and its reciprocal secant theta, tan theta and its reciprocal cot theta. Video 2: relationship between the trigonometric ratios sin and cosecant reciprocal, cos and secant reciprocal, tan and cot reciprocal, and tan and cot in terms of sin and cos. Revision of the next video: trigonometric values table. We are having the basic angles from 0 to 90 degrees. Already we simplified and given the table. Once recollect it. Trigonometric ratio 0 degrees, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degrees. These are the basic angles. Sin and cos. By the sin and cos values, we can simplify all the remaining trigonometric ratios. Sin values are 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. And cos values, if you take it in a reverse order, then you can get the cos values. Tan is nothing but sin value by cos value, then you can get the tan value. Cosecant value, reciprocal of the sin value. Secant value, reciprocal of the cos value, and cot value. So we can write the values in a reverse order of the tan, then you can get the cot values. That is of the trigonometric values table. Next, I explain some important formulas, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1 and secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. And cosecant square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1 and its related conditions. Sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1 and sin theta in terms of cos is sin theta equal to square root of 1 minus cos square theta, and cos theta in terms of sin, cos theta equal to square root of 1 minus sin square theta. Another formula, secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. Secant theta equal to square root of 1 minus tan square theta. And tan theta in terms of secant is secant square theta minus 1. Cosecant square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. Next formula. Cosecant theta in terms of cot is square root of 1 plus cot square theta. Cot theta equal to cosecant square theta minus 1. Next class division: compound angles. Sin of 90 minus theta equal to cos theta. Cos of 90 minus theta equal to sin theta. Tan of 90 minus theta equal to cot theta. Cot of 90 minus theta equal to tan theta. Secant of 90 minus theta equal to cosecant theta, and cosecant of 90 minus theta equal to secant theta. Sin converted into cosecant and cos converted into sin converted into cos and cos converted into sin. Tan converted into cot, cot converted into tan, as well as secant converted into cosecant and cosecant converted into secant. Here, when it is possible, when the angle is 90 minus theta below 90 degrees, then we can apply these conditions. If the angle is above 90 degrees, that is sin of 180 minus theta is what? In that case, we are going to learn some new concepts. Today I am going to introduce to you after completion of the revision. Next formula: sin of a plus b equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Sin of a minus b equal to sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Cos of a plus b equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Cos of a minus b equal to cos a cos b plus sin a side B. Tan of A plus B equal to tan A plus tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. Tan of A minus B equal to tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B. So that is about the formulas that we completed till now. So these are the extra points. Listen to the video carefully. Yeah, this is the x-axis, and it is y-axis. Already you know that you learned in the coordinate geometry. Quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 quadrants are there. So once cycle starts from here, positive x-axis. This is the positive x-axis and this is the negative x-axis. This is the positive y and this is the negative y. If you start from here, at this point, the angle made by the person to reach the destination here is 90 degrees. From here to here, 90 degrees. So that means 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. All the angles at this place are below 90 degrees. That point are given here. So these are the values, these angle values above 0 degrees and below 90 degrees. The range of the values, angle should be like this. Now the person is here at this point on positive y-axis. Here above 0 and below 90 we can represent as 90 minus theta. All angles are below 90, that is why less than 90 values, and above 90 and below 90. So we can represent it 90 minus theta. 90 minus theta. Below values should represent in the minus sign. Above values should represent in the plus sign. Remember that point. Okay, next the person start from here and again he come here. At this point, he reached this point. So here the angle of the person made by 90 degrees. From 90 to 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180 and 170 and 180 here. 90 to 180. Another 90 degrees he made. So here above 90. From this point 100, that is above 90, 110 above 90, like that. So up to here he made 180 degrees angle. That means above 90 and below 180. Two conditions we are taking here. Above 90 and below 180. So above 90 is nothing but above 90 values. That means 90 plus values. Below 90 is nothing but 180 minus 180. 180 minus values. So angles 90 plus theta and 180 minus theta. These two angles are satisfying at this quadrant. And next one, now the person is here at the negative x-axis. He moved and he want to reach the destination here, negative y-axis. So that is the 180 degrees. Now he made the angle 180 degrees. From that place 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260 and 270 here. That is another 90 he made it. That means 180 after values, 180, 190, 200. That means 180 above values we are taking. And here at this place he made an angle 270 degrees. That means below 270 and above 180 values you need to take. That means above 180 and below 270. So now the angles are here 180 plus. Above is plus, below is minus. Remember that point. 180 plus theta and 270 minus theta. So in this quadrant these are the angles are existing. 180 plus theta, 270 minus theta. Now the person is here. He moved and he want to reach the destination up to here, and again he retain the same position on the positive x-axis. So now the person starts from 270, 280, 290. That means above 270 values. 300, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350, and here he made 360 degrees angle. Now the person made one cycle, complete one cycle, and he made 360 degrees angle. So after 270 values, so that is why above 270 and below 360 we are writing here. And the values angles 270 plus theta, that means above 270, so we are having 270 plus theta, and below 360, so that is 360 minus theta. In this quadrant these two values are existing. Now once check the angles. Quadrant 1 all 90 minus theta, that is angle 90 minus theta is existing, and quadrant 2 90 plus theta and 180 minus theta. Quadrant 3 180 plus theta and 270 minus theta. Quadrant 4 270 plus theta and 360 minus theta. So these are the angles, type of angles are existing in each quadrant. Once remember that point. If the person, after completion of the cycle, if the person want to move to the next cycle, what is the angle? 360, now the angle is 360 after completion of one cycle, one rotation. Now, so 360 after 370, 380, 390, like that he made some more angles. That means above 360. So in the quadrant 1, we are taking another angle that is above 360. We can 360 plus theta we can take. So that is why in the first quadrant two types of angles are existing, 90 minus theta and 360 plus theta. These are the values, these are the angles existing in the quadrants, each quadrants. Now in the previous case we discussed about the angles, and in this case we are discussing about the trigonometric ratios. Once look at quadrant 1, quadrant 2, 3 and 4. In quadrant 1, once look at here, in quadrant 1 all ratios are positive. Important point, remember, in quadrant 1 this is all ratios are positive. And in quadrant 2, so once angles 90 minus theta, 360 plus theta angles, so all ratios are positive. So we are taking the positive and negative. So in each quadrant, what are the trigonometric ratios are existing? So in the previous case, what are the angles are existing in the each quadrant? In this case, so what are the trigonometric ratios are existing here? Now in quadrant 2, what about quadrant 2? Sine and its reciprocal cosecant are existing. Sine and cosecant are positive, remaining all are negative. That means only sine and cosecant are existing in the second quadrant. Sine and its reciprocal, remaining all are negative. So what are the angles here? 90 plus theta and 180 minus theta. What are the trigonometric ratios existing? Sine and its reciprocal. Remember these trigonometric ratios in each and every quadrant. Okay, so these two only existing, that is why these two are positive and the rest of the trigonometric ratios are negative. That means cos, secant, tan, cot all are negative. So coming to the third point, quadrant 3, tan and cot are positive and remaining all are negative. Tan and cot are positive. These two trigonometric ratios are positive. That means remaining are negative. What are the angles here? 180 plus theta and 270 minus theta. These two angles are existing. And what are the trigonometric ratios existing here? Tan and its reciprocal cot. These two are existing. That means these two are existing is nothing but these two ratios are positive. All the remaining ratios are negative. So next quadrant 4, cos and secant are positive. What is the quadrant 4? Remaining angles are cos and its reciprocal. So in quadrant 4, so only cos and secant are existing. So angles are 270 plus theta and 360 minus theta. So here cos and its reciprocal are existing. That means these two ratios are positive, remaining ratios are negative. Okay, so first we discussed about the angle, and the second step we discussed about the trigonometric ratios, in which type of trigonometric ratios are existing in the quadrant. So for easily remembering purpose, so we can write as A S T C. A S T C, that means all silver teacups. Quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. A, all trigonometric ratios are existing. Here whatever the trigonometric ratio is there, so in the quadrant 1 all ratios are positive. That means next second one, quadrant 1, so silver, that is S sin and cosecant, T tan and cot, C cos and secant. In another way we can say that all students take coffee. So this is the process. And next one, next step, what type of trigonometric ratio is existing? In the previous case we discussed sin of 90 minus theta equal to 1, 90 minus theta equal to cos theta, cos of 90 minus theta equal to sin theta, the type of values we discussed. Here above 90, if the angle is above 90, what to do? That point we are discussing here. Here if n is even, what is n? Once look at here. So trigonometric ratio, if the problem or if you want to find out the any angle, that should be in the form of this one. This TR is nothing but trigonometric ratio, whatever it may be, sine, cos, tan, whatever it is, n into 90 plus or minus theta. So this is the form. Should remember that one. Trigonometric ratio n into 90 degrees plus or minus theta. Just keep it aside for some time. Now, if n is even, what to do? No change in the TR. Trigonometric ratio not changing. Once look at that. If n is even, trigonometric ratio not changed. Next, sign depend upon the quadrant. Whatever the sign. So because in which trigonometric ratio in which quadrant is existing, depend upon that sign is going to take plus, whether it is plus or minus. Sign depend upon the quadrant. If n is odd, this is very important. Sin converted into cos, tan converted into cot, secant converted into cosecant. This is very important. So next, as usual, sign depend upon the quadrant. These conditions are very important and you should keep it in your mind. Once again, n is even and n is odd. In these two cases, we are having different conditions. N is even, trigonometric ratio not changed. N is odd, trigonometric ratio changed. In both cases, so sign is depend upon the quadrant, type of quadrant. Okay. Coming to the example problem here. So, same concepts are repeated here. Sin depend upon the quadrant and n is odd. Sin cos, tan cot, secant, cosecant. Now, the problem is, find the value of sin 135 degrees. Sin 135. So once recollect the table once, you are having the basic angles 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degrees are there. These are the basic angles we are having, basic values. So if the angle is above 90, what to do? So that is the process. Find the value of sin 135. This is the angle which is above 90 degrees. So first you need to check that. So given angle is, what are the basic angles nearby? So that means you need to take that. We are having the values, what angles? The 90, 180, 270 and 360. So it is nearby 90 degrees. 135 is nearby 90 degrees and 180 degrees. In both cases we are using. So now express the nearest angle. So I express this angle sin 135 as sin of nearest angle I taken 90. You may take 180 also. Sin of 90 minus 90 plus 45. So this 135 can be written as sin of 90 plus 45. That means 135. Express nearest angle. Next one, 90 plus 45 degrees is in the second quadrant. What is it? 90 plus theta. 90 plus theta in which quadrant it existing? 90 plus theta. This is the quadrant 2. The second quadrant, that point you should remember. In the second quadrant, what type of trigonometric ratios are existing? In the second quadrant, sine and cosecant are existing. That means sine is there. Basic in the problem, sine is there. So that is why in the quadrant also sine is there. 2 are existing. So same trigonometric ratio is existing. Next one. In the second quadrant, sine is positive. So we can take the positive sign. In the second quadrant, suppose if you are taking that cos 135, 135 is the 90 plus 45. 90 plus 45 is in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sine is there, but cos is not there. In that case, you should take the negative sign. So sine is there, the problem sign is there, and in the quadrant also sine is there. So we can take the positive sign. That is, the second quadrant sign is positive. Now, this is a very important point. Express multiples of 90. So whatever the angle is there here, not here. So this is express this angle in the multiples of 90. Once observe here, 90 into 1 equal to 90. 90 into 2 equal to 180. 90 into 3 equal to 270. 90 into 4 equal to 360. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. 90 into 1, 90 into 2, 90 into 3, 90 into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 1 should consider as an odd number. So here 1 is odd, 2 is even, 3 is odd, 4 is even. Here 1 into 90, so n into 90. So this is a method. You should express this one once. Compare these two. Plus trigonometric ratio is sine. N value is 1, 90 and theta is 45. Check n is even or not. Odd. Next condition. N is even or odd. So 1 is we should consider as odd number here. In all cases, remember that point. Place n is an odd number. So for n is odd, what are the conditions? Sine converted into cos. Here sine converted into cos. Completed this step. After completion of the trigonometric conversion, no need to write down this step. No need to write down this step. 1 into 90, no need. What is theta? So that angle write down here. Plus cos 45. Cos 45 is what in your basic trigonometric values table? Plus that is 1 by root 2. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. So that is the process you may do. This is very, very important in your intermediate and further classes. Listen to that video and again. And if you are having any doubts, definitely you have much doubts, that you should ask me. So this is the process, and the next video some more problems I will explain to you. And some more extra points I need to share with you. That is sine of theta minus theta. We are having sine of 90 minus theta before cases, but here 90 is not there. Sine of 90, that is when angle is negative. Trigonometric ratio, when angle is negative, so resultant is negative in sine case. Once observe here, sine of minus theta equal to minus sine theta. Cosecant of minus theta equal to minus cosecant theta. In both cases, minus is there. Reciprocals. And tan also, tan of minus theta, minus tan theta. Cot of minus theta. Tan of minus theta equal to minus tan theta. Cot of minus theta equal to minus cot theta. And next case, so in these 4 cases, resultant minus should be there. But in the cos and secant, so plus is there. Cos of minus theta equal to plus cos theta. Secant of minus theta equal to secant theta, plus secant theta. So except these 2 cases, remaining all are negative. So sine and cosecant are negative, tan and cot are negative, and secant and cosecant only positive. These are also extra points. When angle is having the negative side, then you should apply these conditions. Only the angle. And one more point, angle measured in degrees and radians. 1 radian equal to radian in terms of degrees. 1 radian equal to 57.2958 degrees. And we can represent radian angles in terms of pi. And pi is equal to 180 degrees. Pi is nothing but 180 degrees. So pi equal to 180, and after completion of one rotation 2 pi equal to 360 degrees. That means circle make 360 degrees angle. So remember that points when you are doing some problems, some angles are giving in the radius. That is why I explained when pi is there, you should substitute 180 degrees. So that is about the extra points, students. So almost trigonometry completed. In the next video related to these concepts, I will create some problems and explain to you, and up to intermediate level trigonometry may completed. Okay students, listen to that video again, and if you are having any doubts you can ask me. Thank you students.